And it's well blocked. And now passing it through. Prepare to take on the shot. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
What is going on, and welcome everyone to this FIFA 23 player career mode video. In today's guide, we'll be covering the center attacking midfielder, the Argentinian legend Diego Maradona. The first thing you want to do is head on over to the player profile section and set your position to midfielder. Your role as center attacking midfielder, the height as 5'5", which is around 165 centimeters, your weight to 147 pounds, which is anywhere between 66 to 67 kilograms, and your preferred foot, you want to put that to left. You can change that to right if you want to. That is a personal preference. Now, as for the perks, the first one is going to be skilled dribbler, which is going to increase our dribbling capabilities on the pitch, and it's also going to grant us the flair trait. The second perk is going to be the first time touch, which is going to increase your finishing and heading abilities during first time shots and headers, and it's also going to grant you finesse, flair, and outside the foot shots, and the power header trait, and it's also going to increase your weak foot ability. The last one's going to be the precision pass, which is going to increase our normal pass accuracy and speed for both short and long pass, and it's also going to grant us the swerve and flair trait, and of course the 5-star weak foot ability. Now let's head on over to the player attributes, and starting with the physical section. In this part, we're going to focus on strength, stamina, and on reactions to end up with a 85 in stamina, 72 in strength, 93 in reactions, and a 72 in aggression. Now, taking a look at the dribbling abilities, the first thing you want to do is focus on the left side of the skill tree to pick up the archetype, and we're going to do the same thing on the right side to end up with a 92 in agility, 90 in balance, 90 in attack positioning, 96 in ball control, 97 in dribbling, and of course 5-star skill moves. Next, on to passing. In this section, we're also going to focus on both sides of the skill tree to end up with a 95 in vision, 83 in crossing, 83 in long pass, 89 in short pass, and a 94 in curve. And now, before we head on to the shooting section, if you enjoy this content, please consider dropping a like and hitting that subscribe button. And for more career mode content, join the Discord server, which I will leave a link for in the description section and the pinned comment section. Also, the subscribe is really appreciated. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers, and I will have a special video and a very special build for when that day happens. Now on to shooting. In this part, we're going to focus on both sides of the skill tree as well. On the left side, we're going to pick up a lot of free kick accuracy and penalties. And on the right side, we're going to pick up everything else from finishing to shot power and long shots. And in this build, we get a 90 in finishing, 92 in free kick accuracy, and 81 in shot power, 89 in long shots, 79 in volleys, 88 in penalties. And don't worry too much about that 3-star weak foot. As we mentioned earlier, the perks we selected are going to give us the 5-star weak foot ability. Now on to pace. In this section, we're going to pick up 3 accelerations on the left and 2 sprint speeds on the right to get a 94 in acceleration and 91 in sprint speed. And now a very important part of this build is, of course, going to be the personality points. You're going to be at tier 3 or even at tier 2, you will get the overall that we have, but the allocation is the most important thing. You want to have 50% in Maverick, 30% in Heartbeat, and 20% in Virtuoso. And the reason I say that is because the 50% in Maverick is going to guarantee you the pace that I have, and it's also going to unlock the entire personality tree associated with Maverick. The second you hit 50%, going to give you +5 in composure, dribbling, long shots, shot power, acceleration, sprint speed, and finishing. And a 30% in Heartbeat's going to unlock 4 of the attributes associated with that personality tree. It's going to give us +5 in aggression, reaction, interception, and vision, all very important to our build. And lastly, the Virtuoso is the least important, but we got to have some points in there. The 20% gives us 2 of the traits associated with that personality to give us +5 in defense awareness and stand tackle. As usual, I hope this video helps you out, and until the next time, stay safe and keep on keeping on.